welcome to Planet Pert, where you can get in free, but you gotta be a G. Like a Newport short in a Louisiana Parish jail, I ain't got no filter. See, I've been working on that shit, man. Episode 6, man. Let's get this shit cracking, man.
Episode
Let's get into the last segment. Well, we'll keep it short. I want to do Super Bowl predictions, but before I do that, I just want to welcome Des Bryant to the New Orleans Saints. You know, I don't really fuck with the Cowboys like that, but I always thought Dez was a good player. You got to be real with yourself sometimes when you realize, even if it's on the opposing teams, like D Hop is good. I'm not a Texan fan.
He should have did the Tyrone Biggums for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
When they did the split screen between the iconic face. And
yeah.
He would kill Halloween.
So do you think? Do you think that is a good move for him?
Yes, because
for the Saints and Dez.
Yes, because Michael Thomas is the number one, right? So when they want to double Michael Thomas, you have to worry about Kamara coming out the backfield. Mm-hmm. Now you have to worry about when Dez is on the field, Kamara and Michael Thomas. Trust me, man. Drew Brees is not somebody like a Tony Romo who only threw the ball to Dez, right? He doesn't have to fall into that bag. So
but
he moves that ball around. So
spreading that.
So who you got?
But they said that same thing about Randy Moss, but he clowned in New England.
Facts. So I don't.
He's emotional.
Who Dez? We're not worried about that. My man
see what Drew Brees does before the game?
Facts.
He's not. He doesn't hustle.
Facts.
He doesn't hustle like JJ.
And everybody's game is not every game. Like Michael Thomas probably won't have another 200-yard game this week because Michael Thomas catches 90% of the ball.
No, I'm talking about Dez.
Oh, Dez, you're tripping, man.
I don't care about Dez.
Dez had a lot of drops when Dak first got there.
Yeah, but Dak.
Dez had a lot of drops when Dak
got
everybody got a bad year.
Here's the thing about the NFL that people don't understand. The NFL
proven fallible.
Yeah, Dak is trash.
Dak's not that good.
Yeah, I think a lot of these balls are high.
Well, but still, I'm talking about drops.
No.
Not like I couldn't even have a chance to catch
it. But some of that is placement as well, right? And who places the ball better than Drew? Drew Brees is the most accurate quarterback in NFL history, bro.
Yeah.
In NFL history,
but that
bro.
also has a lot to do with these screen passes.
D-Hop dropped
Stop
playing.
Well,
yeah, but
those 10-yard dumps that turn into 90-yard games.
Did you see the winning touchdown for Michael Thomas when he pulled up the phone and did the Joe Horn, bro? That pass was on the money.
Say he's not accurate.
If that pass was high enough so when the guy jumped he couldn't touch it, but then well placed enough so that when he fumbled and stumbled on those steps, he was still able to run with the ball. A lot of quarterbacks set you up for failure and they throw the ball under, they either throw the ball over, or they throw the ball short and get you lit the hell up, right? So, I just seen us beat a lot of teams, man. This looked like the Super Bowl Saints year. I know I say that every year when we're winning, but I'm just looking at what we're actually doing. So I would say the championship game, we watched it last week. The Rams are still a great team, man. I don't know. I expect to see them in that championship game at 1-2.
When you say championship, are you saying NFC?
NFC championship. The AFC, man, I honestly don't know. If the Texans have a light ass schedule, right? But that's basically because they wasn't good. A bunch of I don't know that schedule to me.
And our division is bad.
Yeah, y'all division is trash, but I feel like that schedule sometimes kind of coincides with how good you were the year before and trying to match up games, right? Okay. Because when we won a Super Bowl, they put you against a lot of the best teams out there, man. I know you play a division and opponents in common, but sometimes you miss those teams. And you say you play that team, but why does Rodgers and Brady only played each other 2 times because they're in separate divisions? So
separate conferences.
Well, separate. But the point being, you only see those teams like once every 4 years or once every X amount of years. Like we only play the Texans once every 4 years, right?
Okay.
New Orleans.
That is that way.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like I think it's stupid as hell. Yeah, next year we play y'all. So I don't know where it's at, but we definitely should check it out. But no, like it's the way that they break all of that stuff down, though. I understand what you said. So I don't see a powerhouse in the NFC and then the AFC is that was my point. I don't know if we can make a bold enough prediction for the AFC. I know for sure I expect us to be in a championship game. Now, who wins that championship game? The way that we did this, if we get another home game, if we can steal that number 1 spot, I definitely could see us back in the championship because we were 1 game away from that last year, and that fucking Minnesota Miracle was exactly.
So
So
who
Yeah.
do you think the AFC
I
is a two-horse
I
race
fucking
now?
booted my phone. When I say boot, I punted it down the hallway. It didn't break. I picked it up. I punted it down the hallway. It didn't break. I picked it up again. I punted it down the fucking hallway till it finally shattered, dude. Like I was.
You gotta relax.
Nah, I mean, I fix phones too, so I end up fixing for like
Who do
$20.
you
So is it
think
just
is-
is it just the Rams and the Saints and the
That's my prediction, and I think we do take. I do think we take the NFC. The AFC is always a toss up because Brady, he turns it up in the playoffs, man. So you can never count him out. But I honestly think, and I hate to say it, that the Texans aren't balling hard and they're winning games that they should win. I'm waiting to see them against.
I don't think we're a playoff team.
I just want to see them against a good team.
Yeah,
So I think they can get past the first round. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I think they can make it past the first. I know he's probably a Steeler bias, and they do turn it up at times. But
Steelers?
I don't think y'all
One,
championship team this year.
No, we gotta.
Who
we
the
gotta
fuck is
get
balling
through
in?
some
Who the
things.
fuck is balling in the AFC right now?
Right now you're looking
Kansas
over at the
City.
Patriots. You're looking over
The
at
Chiefs?
Kansas City. You're
But the
looking
Chiefs
over at the
Disappoint us
Steelers.
every
Chiefs
playoff.
always look like good, like in certain
I'm not
areas.
falling for that.
Like waver
I do
towards
agree.
the-
I
Not
do
falling
agree.
for it.
The difference between this year and any other year is normally they have that very passive offense,
Mhm.
right? So they're waiting for shit to happen.
No,
Okay.
This year,
not
this
this year.
dude lights it up, man.
Yeah.
And so
Throwing about
their
four touchdowns a
mindset
game.
and their game plan is completely different than it's
Than when they had Alex Smith.
So that's the only reason I say it could be different. But you're right. You are who you are until you're not
Right.
anymore.
Well, we
Which
don't
is
know
why
who
you
he
gotta
is
keep
in-
New England in that list.
We don't
True.
know who he is in the playoffs yet.
Right.
We know who he is in the regular season.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
And Mahomes looking good, man. So
Oh, yeah, man,
yeah. He's looking. He's
And
looking.
they got a lot of
He's
weapons.
looking.
I
He is
think
looking
they got-
good. I
I
forgot
don't
about
think
that.
that-
there's no
I-
defense
Yeah.
that is really strong that has
And
a
see, that
good
made-
enough offense, right? And that's where I think we're gonna. The
So,
AFC's gonna be messed up.
I think the MC wins it this year by a
Yeah.
long shot because
the most complete teams are there.
Yeah. So
I think more people care about
And
who's going to play halftime.
Philly
than they
hasn't
do
started
this
playing
year.
yet.
For Super Bowl.
That's
that's
the
true
thing.
too. That's true too. Yeah.
You think Philly?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Well,
they
but
haven't started playing yet.
Well,
Look, they're one game out in the East, right? So that's
Okay.
really anybody's division.
That's
and
true.
I'm sorry, Washington is trash.
Carolina's
Right?
balling right now too.
Washington has the problem that KC has, where they got Alex Smith, so they got the
Yeah,
real
but
Well,
bad
Washington
block.
had the number one D for a couple weeks though.
They do, man,
They
but-
did, and then the Bears
when
is
you're-
hard in the
when your
NFC too.
offense-
Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
When your offense
Yeah.
can't generate time on the field,
Mhm.
your defense can only do so much.
That's
That's
facts.
why Baltimore isn't
Texans,
really going to do
remember the
anything.
Texans
Yeah.
Texans, yeah.
for so long.
Yeah. Baltimore was tough for us though. We came down here. It came down here missing that kick. It was going to go to overtime, whatever. But
Yeah.
it still was a hard fought game for them.
They put
Their
up
defense
the
is-
biggest fight against you.
Yeah, their defense is pretty good. That Tampa Bay game, man, Fitz just came through. I don't know what the fuck it is about Fitz, and he comes through and he does his thing, man.
When he's not the man, that's when he's got no pressure. When it's all on him.
Do you
that's
think
when
it's
he
a
doesn't do
preparation thing? You think
We lost 40-48, so that game was just one of those fucking games where whoever had the ball last was gonna win the game.
NFL scores are
Man.
crazy, like these NBA scores.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It was all offense. Our defense didn't wait the fuck up. Nothing was happening. Nothing clicked for us on defense. Even on their side of the ball, allowing us to drop 40 on them. Like it was just that was them. You put that together, bro.
Man,
That's like
I'm
88
going-
fucking points. And then the last game we played, we end up scoring like another 80 points, man. Like it's or 90. Was it 80? I don't know. It was fucking insane. It was insane.
I'm hoping for a black and gold Super Bowl, to be honest.
Okay,
with you, man.
Steelers versus Saints.
Well, it's just like
The real black and gold.
One,
I mean, who's the real though?
I hate Tom Brady. I hate the Patriots because
Like,
they
Yeah.
make a habit
Yeah.
out of cheating or getting so close to the rules to where sometimes they get caught. Right? I don't like the Texans because right now they are a New England copycat. I said my piece. I watched them since the beginning. Y'all still don't have a line, and until you don't have a line, that dude's gonna get beaten up to where he's not gonna last to the playoffs.
O'Brien is a product of Belichick, right?
Yeah, he is, but like Belichick is a disciple of Parcells. Like they're all playing run or pass. You block here, you block here. It's all the same, man. Right now, I don't want Philly, and Philly's not going to last. They're going to start getting really, really hurt to the point where it's not going to go.
I think they're already on a decline because
Yeah.
like they shuffled too many players around. Then last year with the backup player going to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, like it was football is luck a lot of times, man.
It
Like
is.
staying healthy, having the right players in place,
It's
and
when you're healthy.
yeah, and making the right plays. Like New York pulled that year they won the Super Bowl when they were 9-7.
And don't get
and
on
people,
the damn boat.
yeah, but
no
I'm just
more,
saying,
OBJ.
people
Which time?
when they were the last, I think it was the last one they won when they were 9-7, man. But people praise Eli, but I was like, man, I've always thought Eli was trash. And if you
He's
go
a
back,
man.
if you go back and look at those plays in the playoffs, like a lot of that was just great sideline tip tap catches, man. Crabtree. The ball placement was horrible, bro. Like it was more of a
The
great.
helmet catch was a bad pass.
I always
Yeah.
praise
That
Eli
helmet catch
because
was
he
a
beat
bad
Brady. I mean, simply
Yeah,
because
that's
I
true.
know.
He is the Brady beater.
Like,
That's true.
Twice, right?
That's
Yeah,
true.
twice.
That's true.
I mean, regardless of however great you say, however trash he is, he beat the Patriots.
I would have
Twice.
liked to seen the undefeated season, but
No.
I'm also glad.
Man, that was the highlight.
Not
That
against-
was one of the highlights.
Yeah,
for
that would have
that
been
dude.
that would have been nice. That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
No.
Yeah.
Man. I don't
Yeah.
care about
I would
no
rather
history.
my team did that shit, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like
Well, you know
when
what?
we saw that dude
It's-
in Detroit hit for the cycle.
It's
Shit ain't
hard
been
for
done in
teams.
so long.
It's hard for teams like the Saints went 13-0 and won the Super Bowl, right? And then we didn't start anybody like the last 3 weeks. We started taking, they started this
Start taking
almost
L's, man.
this Popovich shit where it's like, we're gonna let our big guys rest and
Football started that.
yeah, I know. Well, what I'm saying, so it's like people don't really go for. I commend Tom Brady and them because they went for the gusto.
Yeah.
Like the Saints kind of backed off of it at 13-0, and I'm like, dude, we could have made it happen, man. Yeah, we'll get more into those predictions, man, as we get closer to the playoffs as well.
For sure.
Boo,
Like I said,
Patriots.
I do have Thanksgiving. I do want to say this week is the
Thanksgiving.
last week we'll be on these trash ass cameras. So I want to thank everybody that's been supporting us with these bullshit cams. But hey, creators create, and that's what we do. We always press record over here, and we're actually gonna do 2 big ups. I know my man Mr. Pudding got to go, and I just want him to go ahead and highlight his businesses, and we're gonna do 2 spotlights tonight. I got a song in Decent from.
Twank Star.
Okay. And yeah, man, go ahead and highlight your
And
business,
before
man.
we go,
All your businesses too, not just the pudding, man. Like,
Before we go into that,
Get in
let's
your bag.
always thanks to
oh yeah, big shout out to
Power
Hits
Hits 281.com.
281.com. Y'all check that out too, man. He's gonna be, flooding the airlines with our shows, different shows that we got going on. D to Sit Down, Planet Pert Podcast 1.0, 2.0, the comic. Whatever we can get our hands on, man. We're just looking for different avenues to get it out to the world
Man, great.
and share this content, man. So we're excited. Look out for the pilots we're about to do. We got some movie pilots. We got some comedy clips. We got a little bit of everything. But yeah, man, go ahead and speak your piece.
Yeah, man, what's good, everybody? It's Warren. Everybody, knows me as Juss Fresh, of Juss Fresh Media, and of Just Pudding, JussPudding, and Juss Fresh, JussFresh Fresh Media. You can look up both of those. You can actually look up Juss Fresh Media and Just Pudding on Facebook, and it's on Instagram. It's Juss Fresh Media and Juss Fresh. So on either one of those pages, you'll be able to see the work or whatever. I'll be doing pre-orders for Pudding again soon. Everybody kind of been threatening me about doing a pre-order. They be on me, man. It's like,
Cosby
especially if
locked
they see
up,
somebody
man.
else get some, and like, it was like, how the hell?
Mom threatens me.
Yeah, like.
To threaten me.
Yeah, we went to dinner in Blanc this past weekend, and I had took some pudding with me, and one of the people at the table behind us tried, because it was like one of her sorority sisters. They were like, oh my God, let me get your business card, and I'm handing them my photography business card, because I'm gonna have a business card for Just Pudding, because
Right.
I'm trying to grow the photography and
Okay.
videography.
Yeah,
So it's like, hey,
yeah.
it'd be dope. I can sell the pudding, but if they also want to get a photo shoot too,
Right.
I'm down with that. Whatever.
Your
So,
special?
huh?
Your special, your holiday special
Holiday special.
for your pictures.
Oh yeah. I'm running the holiday special too, man. The mini sessions for $200 or whatever. I'll have it posted on the Just Fresh Media page, so that way if you want to come in, make sure you get your holiday pictures in. Because for some reason, people do not take. Well, Black people don't take holiday pictures. I don't know what
Facts.
it is. Especially when people when people pass away, they have all these old ass pictures. These like high school, like 3 Polaroids. They're like, damn, they were 45. They ain't got no recent pictures. Yeah. It's gonna be all selfies and high school pictures in the damn obituary. Get your family pictures in, man. Get some keepsakes and everything. You know, and I always make sure I get great pictures to everybody. So holler at me, man.
Already, man.
Make sure you do that.
Yeah, man, and stop putting them dirty ass wings on them old ass pictures when niggas die, man. You put that shit on me, I'm coming hunt your ass, man. Facts, man. Don't be doing a nigga like that, man.
Just Photoshop me in a buffet. You know?
No.
Show me how I really live.
Yeah, exactly. Put me in front of Ryan's, man.
Like, nigga, put 2 booty cheeks on the side of my head, man. Let me tell you, I'm in ass heaven, man. Like, I'm in ass heaven, man. Like, I want to. Nigga, put Iggy in. Right? I need Iggy and D-Ass next to me, man. Like, show me how I really live, man. Don't be doing this bullshit, man. Yeah, man. So we'll get into this, man. I always like to do an artist spotlight as well. You know, that was our creator spotlight. And yeah, man. Twank Star. Yeah. Money to Blow, man.
Yeah. Cool, y'all gonna feel this shit, man.
Planet Pert Podcast.
Growing up on Sandpiper, used to dream about memorial. Nobody in the fam had a 2-story home. Graduated to fantasizing by royal oaks. Delivering pizza to white people with marble flows. It ain't materialistic, it's just the status of it. Had 2 record deals, but never had a budget. In high school, the best looking people had money. My personality was charming when pulling a woman. My special power was devouring that flower. But I wish when we went out to dinner, it ain't have to be happy hour. Champagne and wine, she drinks it with satisfaction. More of a pride thing, I ain't trying to buy no attraction. I love this rap shit, but hate when people gas me up. If I'm so great at this, how weak a niggas pass me up? Writing these hooks about turning up over check, then look at my bank account and get depressed. I wish I could roll the windows down with the AC go. Money to blow. Wish I had a big house where the gates stay closed. Money to blow. I wish I ain't have to buy food at the dollar store. Money to blow. Wish I could afford more than 3 hours at the studio. Money to blow. Money to blow. If you talking big money, I can talk it all. No insurance, if I break a bone, I walk it off. Wanna lose some weight, but healthy food a higher charge. Now I'm diabetic, it ain't safe for me to starve. All my friends got small cars, I can't tag along. I gotta order all my good clothes off Amazon. My shoes big, my shirt's big, my bands too. Can't do no interviews, I can't afford a damn suit. My girl tried to help, but I'm broke as the day I met her. Sometimes I trip with her cause I'm thinking she could do better. The bills keep coming around like a hula hoop. So on date nights we never have nothing new to do. Bowling or pool, dinner or movies. Bed on the floor, I'm hearing it break when she do me. Together forever, I'm leaving on the stretcher. The ramen noodles I'm eating keep raising my blood pressure. I wish I could afford a chef so my sugar stay low. Money to blow. Wish I ain't have to break a sweat trying to fit in old clothes. Money to blow. Wish I ain't have to break the bank for these Japanese bros. Money to blow. I wish every song I make could come with a video. Money to blow. Whoever said money don't make you clearly ain't got none. They ain't got none. If broken good looking ain't a thing, would you say that you a hot one? You a hot one. If you could throw money in the sky, then let me hear holla. If you looking for a come up, let me hear you say, can I get $1? Wish I had a $20 bill, she could braid my fro. Money to blow. I can't cut it every week, so it's cheaper to let it grow. Money to blow. I get invited somewhere, wish I ain't have to say no. Money to blow. I wish all these dreams I got would pay more. Money to blow. Money to blow.
Definitely not get Larry. We got coming tomorrow. We got coming tomorrow.
Damn, that was actually really good. Money to Blow, man. Twank Star, man. Look him up, man. Shit, what, SoundCloud? What did you on? Spotify?
iTunes.
Spotify, iTunes,
Yeah, iTunes. Yeah.
YouTube, fucking Twank
Everywhere
Star.
they stream music,
Everywhere you
Pornhub,
stream music, man. Oh. He's on the hub too. Oh shit, man.
Hey,
But
don't put your song behind the porn compilation.
Hey,
He's
I-
only at 85 ratings.
Hey, you know what's cool? That's funny though. That's where a lot of the NRA gun builders hide their videos. They put them on porn sites.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, they put them on porn sites.
Yeah.
And then they'll either show you how to make a gun or show
Yeah.
you where you know, just like if they want like videos like under.
I didn't even know that there was music videos on there until recently. Real talk.
All right, man.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. Episode number 7 will be featuring new cameras. Mine comes on Tuesday.
Man,
Trey.
I'm gonna be going to Vegas the one right before, so this will have to be a little bit crazy.
Hey, it's all good, man.
Yeah, we leave the next day.
When next week or Thanksgiving week?
Yeah,
Thanksgiving week.
Oh, we probably
We probably end up doing
Am I still a week away from Vegas?
Yeah. No,
not Thanksgiving week before Thanksgiving
and
week.
yeah, Thanksgiving week. Thanksgiving week. I'll probably do one that Saturday and just release it. And release it that week. Like
We'll do some.
because I'm gonna be in Louisiana. I'm not even gonna lie. Then I'm going to Saints game on Thanksgiving. So I just like to thank everybody for tuning in. Our guest today, Aaron, Mr. What is it? Fresh Pudding.
Just fresh.
Thank y'all for having me.
See, I don't like the fresh because then I got Prince Charles call himself freshest. I like to put the pudding in there, man. No, man, because funny story is like when I first started checking them out on YouTube, it's just like, the pudding man, and like, man, yeah, man. So I was always like, and I'm not a big pudding eater, like, but I've saw people comment that they're not pudding eaters, and the man has some work. So next time,
converted a lot of people over to the religion.
puddingism.
Yeah. Someone disrespected their grandmother by saying his was better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Causing fights at Thanksgiving.
All right, I'm stop recording. It's ending the show.
He's never said stop recording.
I'm ending the show.
He's
Next,
never said stop.
I'm gonna fuck with it then. Next time, man. Next time you got something going on, man. Definitely, man. You're welcome. You're welcome back anytime, man. I do. You know, you guys touched on the 1-and-1. Y'all on the sit down. I wanna. When we have that black, I know, but I want to invite him back when we talk black business, and that may be in December when T comes down too, because I want to talk about that because he's a big advocate of that as well.
That sounds like a good show. Y'all
Yeah.
didn't realize it.
Nah, it really is.
That's the guy who knows.
It's fine. That's fine because we could stretch and we can emphasize on things as well because we always have subtopics. I don't know how we got the biscuits and porn, but it is what it is, man. Planet Pert podcast.
Talking about the girl from
Can I rap?
And she has powers.
She has powers, dude.
Here we go.
All right.
Are you talking about Winona Ryder?
No,
No, man,
11.
we're talking about 11.
Billy Bobby Brown.
11.
Yeah, Drake's
All right, man. Planet Pert podcast. Man, we out, man. Y'all check us out next week.
Drake's new boo. I'm fucking done with this dude.
That's why I was like, let me try to cut this
Like, pick the trade.
Stop the audio, nigga.
Thank you for tuning in to the Planet Pert podcast. Shout outs to. This is a always press record production.